Hey guys, okay, so today we have this product right here. It came in a box like this. It looks like this. This is the TLB, the Lip Bar, 3-in-1 tinted skin conditioner, SPF 11 and hyaluronic acid. Okay, so this is it says just a tint 3-in-1 tinted skin conditioner. So it's basically like a tinted moisturizer, but they're calling it a skin conditioner. Okay, it says Sun Perfector, hold on, let me start over. Sun Protector, Complexion Perfector, Skin Moisturizer, the perfect marriage of skincare and a flawless complexion. Our 3-in-1 tinted skin conditioner keeps your skin healthy and glowing with rose water, cucumber extract, Irish sea moss extract, and hyaluronic acid for serious moisture and SPF 11 to help protect against sunburn. This formula is oil-free and provides a natural, radiant, and sheer buildable coverage. Okay, so sheer buildable coverage, we'll see. It says perfect for everyday wear. Natural radiant finish, we'll see. Okay, now I got it in the shade My Fair Lady. Okay, now let's just see the sticker first, like My Fair Lady. Okay, does that look fair? Not very fair. Okay. Let's see. This foundation is Morphe 2 Hint Hint Skin Tint. Okay, and this is the shade Hint of Creme. It says fair with golden undertones. Okay, that's this one. Okay, this is already darker than my normal skin tone. My very lightest is this right here, very light. This is mine with color. Right about here is my everyday skin tone. It's a little tiny bit darker this summer because I got a lot of sun this summer. So anything here and up. So this one has been doing pretty well for me. This is like, it's at least one shade darker. I know it's hard to tell on camera, but this is looking one shade darker. Undertones are completely different, so that's not what we're talking about. We're just talking about the intensity of the shade. I do have another foundation that I can kind of give you a swatch of. So we'll have a swatch of the TLB Just a Tint 3-in-1 tinted skin conditioner, which is going to be this one right here. And next to it, I'm going to swatch the Tarte Amazonian Clay 16-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. This is not about the formulation at all. This is only about the shade. I wore this the other day and it was all right. It was probably too light for me for my summertime skin tone, but check it out. This is fair. This is not fair. And this undertone is very orange. So I don't know what they mean when they say fair, like that said My Fair Lady. I'm not naming these. They named it My Fair Lady. That's not fair, okay? So, and that's a play on word because it's not fair. If I really like this product, I probably won't be able to wear it very often because they won't have my shade. So that's not fair in both sense of the word. Okay, all right, so again, My Fair Lady, we're gonna go ahead and try this on. Now they're trying to say this is like the perfect marriage between skincare and perfect skin complexion, all that. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. They're like, this is the most amazing, perfect marriage between skincare and coverage. It's so amazing. Well, we'll see. Okay, and I do have some place to go today, so not the best idea that I've had. Oh, yep, it's too dark even for my dark skin. And I don't know why I did that, but because it's in the tinted moisturizer family, I'm just used to using both hands. I'm just doing it at the same time. I wouldn't recommend a brush with this. I don't think that it would be the worst thing with a brush, but you might tend to use more product if you use a brush. But I mean, I guess that's personal preference. I certainly wouldn't use a sponge though, because it just feels like, it's almost like a gel-like texture. It just feels like it will soak up into the sponge and not actually get onto your skin. It'll just soak up into your sponge. Okay, so I'm gonna put it a little bit around my eyes so we can kind of see. Now, for my under eyes, this might work out pretty good because it's got that peachy orangey undertone and it's darker, so it's not gonna give me that gray cast, and it will create the illusion that I have more coverage and that my skin is more even. That's how I do concealers. Anyway, I usually do a darker concealer than what you would expect. I don't match my actual skin tone usually. And I don't match my foundation either. I use a shade that will serve to color correct and conceal at the same time. Okay, so if you have like a medium skin tone, this shade might work well for you, but if you're fair, and that was the lightest shade that I saw at my store. I found this at Meijer. I think this is looking exactly the same as all the other skin tints that have come out this season, the whole summertime. It's just giving you barely a tint of anything. It doesn't look terrible if you're looking for it, and I feel like this might have oxidized, so I'm gonna go ahead and we'll do a swatch comparison. Just a sec. Now this has been on my finger for a minute because okay, yeah, just maybe like half a shade it's darkened. Not much, not too bad at all. But if it's already dark and then you can't trust the shade because it gets darker, that's gonna pose a problem. So this isn't much different than any of the other ones that have come out. If you have really good skin, or you don't really like makeup very much, like you just want the barest hint of something on your skin, then you may like this. Like, I'm going to wear this today because I have to, I don't have a choice now. But my face looks orange and my neck is not as orange. The shade is really bad for me. I have to wear it though, I have no choice, because I don't have time to wash my face before I have to leave. But so it's just a bummer that the lightest shade is just not that light. Now, if I cared that much, I would lighten it if I really loved this product. At this point, it's just looking the same as any other tinted moisturizer that I might have, but not even that good because it's not providing as much coverage as some of the tinted moisturizers that I already have and like. So at $17, it's a bit much for me. But if you're looking at me right now and you're like, that is exactly what I've been looking for, and it's worth it to me to try and find that, because that's exactly the way I want to look. I don't think that you'll hate this product. Obviously, if that's what you're looking for, you probably won't. The biggest problem you're gonna run into is finding the right shade. But it's got a decent amount, you know, a fluid ounce of product. So if you love something like this, you'll be able to use it for a while. And so if $17 is worth it to you, then it's worth it to you. It is not to me. I would prefer, I think the Wet n Wild BB cream is just as good. The e.l.f. BB cream is just as good, if not even better. I know the Wet n Wild BB cream has a bit more coverage, I feel like, than this one does. The Joa BB cream, I might have a couple of those to show you. Here's the Joa one, the BB cream. This one has a lot more coverage, got fair shades in that. Even the, here's the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. This is a bit more glowy though, I feel like. And the L'Oreal Skin Paradise Water Infused Tinted Moisturizer got better coverage. This one is kind of dark too though for the lightest shade, which is Fair 01. This one I thought was decent. It doesn't have as much coverage though. It is the Super Serum from Relove Makeup Revolution. The thing is, like, by the end of the day, I was a grease ball with this one. So if you have highly oily skin, you might not want this. But I think with a lot of these newer tinted moisturizers or face tints or whatever it is that are coming out, if you have oily skin, you're gonna want to be careful because it's just like, this is very glowy and it doesn't look terrible. It just, in real life, I have orange face and it's just not the best look. What else? There was one more. One of my go-to products I've been using recently is this one, the the Creme Shop BB cream. It says full coverage. It does not have full coverage, but it has good coverage and it looks really pretty on the skin. It's not this glowy. So if you're looking for this kind of glow, this won't give you as much. This one was also $16. I got it on sale at CVS for like $11.99, I think. But you actually get more product in here. You get, let's see if I can find it, 1.69. So half, a little bit more than half added on to just your typical 1 fluid ounce. So you get 0.0, what is it? 0.5 more, actually 0.69 more. So it's almost, you know, if you were going to round it up, it's almost 2 whole ounces. So anyway, that's all I have to say for that. I will wear this for the rest of the day. It doesn't look terrible, honestly. Like if you can find your shade and you're willing to spend the $17, I don't think you'll hate this if this is what you're looking for. If you're looking for this natural, radiant, very radiant, you might like this. Like on camera, I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, that does look kind of good on camera. In real life, it does look kind of good, but it's the wrong shade. If it was the right shade, it might be a different story. I just don't feel like I can drop the $17 for it. It's not that great, but it does look fine. Let me check my pores real quick and then we'll be done. Okay, so my pores look fine. They don't look really better or worse, maybe like a tiny bit better, and just all with the tone evened out, even though it's like not the right shade. It's just giving that illusion of better looking skin, but you can still see my pores. It doesn't blur them completely out. And the pigment isn't so much that it's kind of like smoothing the whole area out and making it look like a flat, non-porous surface. Like I can still see my pores. They just don't, it just looks like I have a tiny, tiny, tiny bit more even, better skin. Like it's nothing that I'm like, oh, my pores are completely blurred. It looks like I don't have any at all. You can still see them. But if you're looking for like ultra natural, you might really like this. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, subscribe, ding my bell. I'll leave all my updated thoughts in the description below. This is gonna get a day of wear test because I'm off to keep an eye on some preschoolers. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.